So, as you just heard, I'm a professional gay Jew. I never dreamed of that career when I was growing up. And yet, when I consider where the seeds were laid for the work that I've done for the past 18 years, I think back to my first day of third grade in an Orthodox Jewish day school. That day, Rabbi Yechiel Dubovik put a Chumash, one of the books of Torah, in front of me, and he pointed at the page. He said, "Here's the main story. And here are what two different people have to say about that story. Sometimes they disagree with one another. Sometimes I disagree with them. Sometimes you may disagree with them, or you may disagree with me, but I want to know what you think." I was an 8-year-old girl growing up in a secular Israeli family, and I was handed the keys to Jewish tradition. That book, an entire spiritual, intellectual, and ethical tradition, I was a part of it, and it was a part of me. I had a place, no question. So years later, when I came out, I never for a millisecond doubted that I had a place in the Jewish world, a world that had always been my home. I soon learned, however, that some others felt differently. They expected me to doubt my place and showed me they didn't think I belonged in the Jewish community. My vision of the Jewish world as it should be has been animated by that revelatory moment I experienced as an 8-year-old, that moment in which I was told, "Of course you belong." At Keshet, we give Jewish community leaders, rabbis, educators, youth workers, and others the skills and knowledge they need to create communities where LGBTQ Jews know that we belong, where no one doubts for a single moment, will I still be loved after I come out? Will I still be employed? Will this still be my home? We're not working for tolerance. We all know that no one wants to simply be tolerated in the community that is their home. What we're working for is full embrace and celebration. And I want you to know that young LGBTQ Jews are increasingly expecting that from their Jewish community leaders and their entire communities. A quick story. When a 15-year-old Jewish lesbian learned that her city's Jewish Community Relations Council had refused to sign on to Keshet's pledge to protect trans students, she contacted us to find out why. She was disappointed and mad. She expected better. Keshet launched our pledge campaign shortly after the current president assumed office in 2017. As many of you likely recall, he immediately took action that endangered the safety of trans students in public schools. More than 100 national and local Jewish organizations signed the pledge, but many refused. As we've seen an onslaught of attacks on our hard-won rights over the past 3 years, I've observed young LGBTQ Jews looking for leadership, looking for hope from all of us. We all have the opportunity to be the teachers, the rabbis, the mentors, the philanthropists, and other Jewish community leaders that our young people seek. We can say to them, "We're here for you. We'll stand up for you." We may see things differently sometimes, but we value your voice. You belong. I can assure you that when they hear those words from you, and when they see the actions that back up those words, they will feel that they can do anything because they'll know their Jewish community is right there by their side. Thank you.